What's up, everybody? Looks like we got our coffee sitting there. We got some old school 64 Impalas from AMT. It's time for Sunday morning model cars and coffee. Yeah, we're gonna have some cards coming out, so stick around. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's good. What's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Small Car Builds. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a great week. Hopefully things are going well. So something a little different here, or a little different thought process. So, like many of you, I got into the hobby when I was a kid, young, messed a lot of stuff up. Technically, I could probably say, let's say I probably messed up more then than I do now, but I might be lying if I said that. So, one of the first kits, not first kits, but when I got more into the glue models, Pops was working on a few with me. We had a couple that we'd work on in a couple evenings a week, on the weekends. And I was always itching to get into them. I think he was worried I was going to mess them up. So he came home one day with the 64 Impala and said, here, have fun. And it was cool. We ended up building something similar to that Street Machine version. It had the cutout hood, the blower, the scoop. It was cool. Painted it. It was some type of a base coat, clear coat. Just a regular white. Pops helped do the trim on it. Brushed it with the testers, probably silver, chrome silver, Model Master, one or the other. It was really cool. I wish I still had that. I have no clue. Somewhere as an adult, through a couple of moves, it somewhere at some point didn't make it. But when I was in the other shed the other day, tracking something down for Pops, we have a number of these. Goes back to that question I answered yesterday from Kim's Customs, buying multiple kits. Always liked Impalas, regardless, just neat cars. So I saw these and I pulled a couple. What I want to do is just build probably a very basic, out of the box, similar build to what I had as a kid. That white Impala with the blown engine coming through the hood. Maybe something just slightly different, a little tweak to it, but a representation of that. With this hobby, the more time I build, the more time I watch your guys' videos, the more stuff I do. There's different rabbit holes, different aspects to it. It's like YouTube for me. That's a whole nother aspect of the hobby. There's a lot of time I'm out here kind of doing videos, chatting with folks about stuff, where before I'd probably just be building. But the caveat to that is it's really nice having that connection, because without it, I'd get out here, build, and then disappear for a year, 2 years, and then come back to it. This has really kept me into the hobby, although I don't get as much builds out as some of my friends do, maybe some of you guys with your channels, or, other channels you watch. Some guys are really good, man. They can sit down, grind through, and pump models out. That's awesome. And maybe one day that'll be me. Till then, I come out and I've probably got more stalled projects on the shelf. I know some of my friends here, fellow YouTubers, would freak out. They probably have nightmares. Not going to mention any names. For me, in one sense, it's like, man, I want to get this stuff done. I don't like having these stalled projects. But in another sense, there's evenings I come out here. I may have 45 minutes. I look at the shelf, grab something, do a little work on something, put it away, and that's it. That's how I enjoy the hobby, I guess. So, anyhow, this will probably be another one, but hopefully this, similar to a couple of others, be a little more straightforward builds. And hopefully it'll kind of take me back, and when it's done, remind me of the the one I had on the shelf for years and followed me through first couple of moves, first couple of houses I had. It was on the shelves, and I think the first, maybe back in the early 2000s. That may have been the last time I saw it. But anyways, so that's my Sunday morning model cars and coffee. And also, huge thanks again to Luke. So he finalized some card designs for me. He's so much better than I am. I mean, I like my shop cards I've done, but they're just kind of some pictures thrown here and there. He's an artist with this stuff. So he put together some really cool cards. So there's going to be a, Sunday morning model cars and coffee shop card that I want to send out to folks who have participated and enjoyed it. So let me see if I can get a picture of it up right here for you guys. And if you'd like one, leftcoastmodelcarbuilds@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Get me your info. I've put the order in with Vista. They should be here. I think it's the first or second week, either next week or the following. I got those ones coming and some thank you cards for the folks who participated in last year's Customs Illustrated group build. I want to shoot those out to the folks who participated as well. And then we'll be having a 2025 Customs Illustrated, Hot Rods Illustrated group build card for folks who participate. I think that's really cool. Try to do something a little extra for the folks who take the time to participate. I know there's a lot of group builds, a lot of good ones. I'm in a lot of them. They're fun. Great way to support folks. Try not to take them overly serious, overly bearing on me. It's supporting our fellow YouTubers and having a good time. So with that, guys, I'm going to cut this off as we're getting right around 7 minutes. Hope everybody's doing well. Check out the links, discount codes in the description. Great folks. Let them know Paul sent you from Left Coast. Prayers out there to our friends that need them, their friends and family that need them. And have a good week, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.